It started when I helped Dilton test his new time belt. Wow! Too bad the test was a disaster. I was okay, but my whole body was infused with chronophasotrons that made me immune to any changes in the time continuum. Then Dilton built a safer time-traveling device.
The chronofield generator.
But Finny Wells stole it from Dilton and tried to use it to rob the Riverdale bank. I used Dilton's time belt to stop Finny and snatch back the chronofield generator. The police took Finny to jail. I thought my time travel troubles were over. Little did I know, they were just beginning.
This is Archie Andrews' fault. No matter how long it takes, I'm gonna make him pay. I've had to wait 30 years, but I don't see why you have to wait that long. Whoa, who are you, dude? I'm you 30 years in the future. Take my hand, and I'll get you out of this jail. Then we can get our revenge on Archie Andrews. All right, dude.
Where did he go? Aha! A postcard from Area 51. Plenty of cheerleaders here on Earth will return with as many as I can kidnap. Not if I can help it. I have you now. You might as well come on out. I know you're in here, you cheerleader kidnapping Martian creep.
But Mars needs cheerleaders! All our Martian athletic feats of daring do have gone uncheered for centuries.
Forget it. All our cheerleaders are going to stay right here on Earth where they're needed.
You're right, Earthling. Enslaving cheerleaders for our sporting events is wrong. Our ancient civilization lost sight of what is truly important.
It has?
Pity us. We'll never again have cheers to inspire our athletes.
Maybe you can just hire some Earth cheerleaders over summer vacation.
I can't keep this up anymore without laughing. Someone turn on the lights.
What?
Mars needs cheerleaders. Boy, did I have you going. Archie, you should have seen your face. This has to be the best practical joke of all time.
Reggie, you didn't have to embarrass me in front of the entire class.
Oh, I didn't just embarrass you in front of the entire class. I broadcast the whole thing over the school's public announcement system.
I feel ever so much better.
Oh, boy. Sometimes I just kill me.
I understand the impulse. Ha ha. Laugh it up, guys.
Archie Andrews, we've had it with you.
Hi, Betty. Hi, Veronica.
Don't you hi, Betty. Hi, Veronica, us.
Yeah, Veronica and I have been talking with Reggie, and he helped us figure out what you've been doing to us.
And that is...
Don't play innocent. You know exactly what you've been doing.
Reggie explained it all to us. You've been playing the two of us against each other for your own foolish male ego.
But no more. We're putting an end to it right now.
We demand you make a decision.
Which one of us is going to be your steady girlfriend?
Huh? But you're both so appealing.
Choose!
Now!
Couldn't I just get back to you over the weekend? I'm stuck!
What's the matter, Romeo? Trouble with the ladies?
Reggie, why are you causing me so much trouble?
Because you're an unending source of amusement. You're the mirth of the nation. Ta for now.
Get me out of here!
Archie just ordered this for you.
A hamburger for me? What a thoughtful friend.
I tried calling both Betty and Veronica. Neither one will take my calls.
I keep telling you, Arch, the only way to handle women is to have impossibly high standards like me.
Yeah, but you never had a date in your entire life.
And I'm happier for it.
Why can't I make up my mind? It was so much easier for my parents. They were both waiting for friends outside the Riverdale movie theater. When they looked into each other's eyes, they knew they were meant for each other.
I love that story. Almost as much as I love biting into a nice, juicy, 100% all-beef burger. Ow! Blah! What in the name of all that's good and sweet in the world is this supposed to be?
Huh?
A veggie burger? You made me break my vow to never eat vegetables. How could you?
Me? What did I do?
You ordered me a veggie burger. Friends don't let other friends eat vegetables. I feel so betrayed.
But I didn't...
I don't want to hear it. I just can't talk with you right now, Archie. I'm too upset.
Oh, that is too sweet! Another classic regimental practical joke.
That's it. I've had it. So I'm a constant source of amusement for you.
Hey, Archie, it's all in fun. It's just for laughs.
Just you wait. I'm going to get you, Reggie. It could happen today, or tomorrow, or next year. But I will get you.
Telephone, Archie!
We'll see who's laughing when I get my revenge. Hello? I'll be right there. So how did Finny escape?
Listen to what happens when I take a reading with my temporal scatter. This entire Riverdale jail has high traces of temporal phase energy. Someone used a time travel device to help Finny escape.
Oh no, not time travel again. I hate time travel.
We're facing incredible dangers.
What do you mean?
The time continuum is extremely unstable. One little change in the past and the entire course of history might change. Worse, no one would realize history had changed. Only the time travelers themselves would remember the way things were originally.
So what can I do?
Your body is still radiated with the chronophasitrons from our first test with the time belt.
So?
This means you'll be immune to any time shifts. You'll still remember the way things are supposed to be, no matter how much history changes.
So I can go back in time and stop Finny from changing the past. Come on, let's go to the lab and get the chronofield generator. Huh? What was that?
What was what?
Oh no, I think Finny has already changed history.
What makes you think that?
Because my car definitely wasn't pink when I parked it. I wonder what else has changed.
Why don't we just trash Archie's car or something? All this history stuff is boring. I didn't spend 30 years in jail for nothing, plotting my revenge on Archie. This is a very clever plan. It's a very boring plan. I want Archie to suffer. Now go back into the past and do what I told you. Okay, you don't need to shout. I will have my revenge. When I'm done, Archie won't even recognize Riverdale or his friends.
So you don't remember my car ever being any other color than pink?
It's just as I explained to you. No one but you and any other time travelers would notice a change.
No, happening again? What happened to my car?
What car? You've always had a motor scooter.
We have to get to your lab before any other changes happen. Great! Another time shift occurred.
I didn't notice anything.
Let's hurry. This is only going to get worse.
Wait, I need to take a break.
Dilton, I just had an awful thought. If all these time shifts alter things like my car, won't people start changing too?
It's a distinct possibility. We're the sum of all the choices we make in our lives. Change just a few of those choices, and we become different people. I feel a little better. Let's walk a little. You might see some strange things, Archie. People are going to be acting awfully strange, and you'll be the only one who notices.
Yoo-hoo!
Huh?
Dilton! You hunky genius, you!
Oh, no. Big Ethel. She's always pestering me.
But Big Ethel has a crush on Jughead.
I wish. Big Ethel has had a crush on me since 5th grade.
Hi there, my handsome man of science.
This must be a change from that last time shift.
While I'm flattered by your attention, Miss Muggs, I must remind you that my heart is pledged to the pursuit of knowledge.
Playing hard to get, huh? Give us a kiss.
Go on without me, Archie. I've got bigger problems right now.
Great. Now I'm on my own. What?
You won't believe it!
I can't stop now, Jughead.
But there's a new health food restaurant in town. They've got an all-you-can-eat salad bar.
The whole world has gone topsy-turvy. I have to get to the lab.
He seems so stressed out. Must be too much red meat in his diet.
This would have been so much easier with a car. Huh? Veronica? Is that you?
Yes, it's me, Veronica Lodge, your ever-friendly girl next door.
What are you doing?
Just earning a little extra allowance by doing some gardening for my parents. I'm saving up for a computer, you know. Oh, no! Here comes that flashy blonde Betty Cooper. She's always throwing her money around and showing off.
Huh?
Hi there, Archie Boo.
Betty, I can't believe that's you. You look so glamorous.
Why, Archie Boo, you say the sweetest things.
Hi, Betty.
Oh, hello, Veronica. That's quite a fashion statement, Veronica. Want to go for a ride in my sports car, Archie Boo?
Well, I do desperately need to get to the high school.
Sure thing, Archie Boo.
I'll see you later, Veronica.
Toodles, Veronica.
Why do the boys always fall for flashy, spoiled girls like Betty, and not someone nice and sensible like me?
Hi, Coach Weatherby.
Coach? I thought Mr. Weatherby was the principal.
Cut it out, Archie. You know very well that Dr. Beaumont is the principal.
But isn't that Dr. Beaumont's shop up ahead?
Silly, that's Grundy's.
That's Miss Grundy? Okay, I give. What's Grundy's?
Just the hottest disco scene in Riverdale, that's all. See, kids already lining up to get in. Of course, you're taking me there tonight, right, Archie Boo?
Wait a minute. What happened to the library?
Library? There's no library in Riverdale. That's Starbucks.
No! Professor Flutesnoot would never allow it.
You mean Officer Flutesnoot, that meanie? He just arrested Reggie last week for reading in public.
Readings against the law? This is worse than I ever imagined.
So I told Mommy that I didn't like the yacht because the color was all wrong, and then
Well, here we are. Thanks for the ride. I'll see you later.
But I didn't finish my story.
Oh, no! must have the chronofield generator. How can I stop him now? Wonderful. This place is a mess, and the chronofield generator is gone. Now I can't travel back in time to fix things. Unless Finny didn't know about the time belt prototype. Yes! I swore I'd never wear the time belt again after all the trouble last time. But now, it's my only hope to stop Finny. Now to find Finny. Great! Another time shift. I wonder what crazy changes have happened this time.
There he is! Archie Andrews!
Get him!
Why do I keep asking questions I don't want answered?
Hold on to him tight! We don't want him to escape!
Jughead, Pop Tate, let go of me! Why are you doing this?
Don't play innocent with us, punk!
You've committed crimes against our beloved Emperor! You cad!
Huh? What Emperor?
Behold his magnificence, Emperor Finny, the one and only!
Huh?
You are so totally busted, Archie.
Me? What did I do wrong?
Allow me to answer this one. Because you decided to interfere with my younger self's plans, he had to spend 30 years in jail, and he became me.
So why are you changing history with all these time shifts?
Revenge! You ruined my life, so I'm ruining your life. By changing the past, I've changed your town. I've taken away your friends, and I put my younger self in his rightful place as ruler of the planet.
Nachos, my liege.
But it's still not good enough. You're about to pay the ultimate price.
Couldn't we just talk this over?
I'm going to go back in time to make sure your parents never meet. I'll eliminate you from history completely. You'll never exist. A Riverdale without Archie Andrews. That'll be the sweetest revenge.
I'm not going to give you a chance to change time again.
All I have to do is distract Fred Andrews long enough so that he never meets Archie's mother-to-be, Mary. And then Archie will never exist.
I'm not going to let you do that.
Huh?
We have to separate. Dilton warned me about this. Our time devices are creating a temporal feedback.
Never! I will have my revenge!
Let go! Don't do that! Wait for it to recalibrate. If we work together, we can get out of this.
Help you? Never! You must suffer! One of these buttons has to get me out of here!
Should have listened to me.
This is your fault, Archie Andrews! You'll pay someday, yo!
Gotta be careful. Who knows what awful revenge Archie has in store for me?
Safe at last. All that trouble just for revenge. What a waste. Well, I'm not going to make the same mistake. Hey, Reggie! Reggie, I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I'm not going to waste any of my life trying to get revenge on you, so you can relax.
This is a trick, right? You're setting me up, trying to lull me into letting my guard down. And then, blam! Revenge time!
No, really. You're safe from me.
It won't work, Archie. I'm going home and getting into bed where it's safe. Unless that's what you want me to do when you've booby-trapped my bed. Oh no! What am I going to do?
Riverdale was completely back to normal after I returned to the present. With one exception. No one remembered that Finny had ever existed. Dilton explained that the feedback from the chronofield generator must have erased Finny from the timeline completely. That's a high price to pay for revenge. As for me, the only time travel I plan on doing from now on is the normal way, second by second. That's the safest way to enjoy life in a little town called Riverdale. What's going on?
Time to get up and get dressed.
Huh?
Come on, my boy. Family tradition calls.
Oh no, is it the first day of spring already?
Yep, and you know what that means.
Yeah, you want me to humiliate myself by wearing a skirt in public.
It's not a skirt, it's a kilt.
Aw, Dad, can't you do the deed?
Look, son, you know that every year on the first day of spring, we must ring the bell in Old Town Hall. It's a family tradition. I've done it. My father's done it. My father's father's done it. My father's 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 done it.
I get the point, Dad. I just don't get the tradition.
It's simple, Archie. It's tradition. Have you no respect for honoring family traditions that help keep history alive?
Yeah, sure, I guess. I just wish ours didn't include wearing a skirt.
It's not a skirt, it's a kilt.
A skirt by any other name.
Just put it on. There she is, son. We Andrews have been ringing that bell for over 100 years.
Can we hurry up and ring the bell?
Archie, there's more to this tradition than just ringing the bell. You must also recite this poem while dancing a jig, like this.
Wow. Tintinabulation at 3 and 21 will cease the sensation and the deed will be done. Now that's some bad poetry. It doesn't even make any sense.
That doesn't matter. The point is to honor the family tradition. Now,
Whoa!
come on, Archie, like this.
Tintinabulation at 3 and 21 will cease the sensation.
Is that Archie and his dad dancing together?
Yeah, and they're both wearing skirts.
And doing some sort of bizarre Scottish rap song. Okay, let's just pretend we've seen this before. Remember, we have work to do.
Oh, hi. I know this must look sort of strange to you guys.
Not
at all.
No.
But I can explain all of this.
Forget it, Arch. Whatever you and your dad do on your own time is your business. Besides, we're here on a mission to save Old Town.
To save Old Town?
Look!
What's going on?
They're condemning all of Old Town so they can tear it down and build a new mall.
You didn't tell me they were going to build a new mall. That changes everything. I mean, really, who cares about some dumb old buildings? Sure, they look cute and historical, but
they're part of Riverdale's history, and history needs to be preserved. That's why we started this signature campaign to save Old Town.
When I think of Old Town, I think of lemon drops.
Lemon drops?
Don't you guys remember the Old Town candy store? They sold the best lemon drops around.
That's right. I even remember being a kid at the Old Town Spring Festival.
Wherein Andrews would always ring the town bell.
Huh? At least they're preserving the bell at the Riverdale Museum.
So much for our family tradition. Well, son, I'm heading home to mourn the forgotten dreams of our ancestors.
So, Archie, when did you and your dad start wearing skirts?
It's not a skirt, it's a kilt.
What was that?
I'd say it was an earthquake.
I don't know about that. I'd say this is quickly turning into a weird mystery.
Oh, please! Not another one of your weird mystery thingies.
Don't you guys remember what we learned last year in geology class?
Yeah, stay far, far away from the rock tumbler.
No. Remember? There aren't any fault lines under Riverdale. That means an earthquake is highly improbable, which means something weird is happening beneath our feet.
So, are you going to sign my petition to save Old Town?
I can't right now, Betty. I've got a mystery to solve.
Hello, Jughead. Archie?
Dilton, I need your help.
I don't know if I could help you, Archie.
You didn't feel the earthquake? You're not up for solving another weird mystery?
Which weird mystery are you talking about? The earthquake or the skirt?
It's not a skirt, it's a kilt.
Right. There, these seismometers should be able to determine if there are any undiscovered fault lines running under Riverdale.
Achoo!
I've just detected another earthquake. Its readings are off the chart.
Chill, Dilton. That was only one of Jughead's sneezes. If anybody needs to reach me, Dad, they can call me at the number I just gave you. Later.
Did you know that at some point in history, Riverdale's soil was as rich as a compost heap?
No. But what does that have to do with the earthquakes?
Maybe nothing. Maybe everything.
So, this is what all the fuss is about. Who'd want this hunk of junk anyway?
Come on, V. Don't you feel anything? It's an important part of our heritage.
The only thing I feel is dirty. Doesn't anybody dust in here?
Aren't you going to help me look? There's got to be something here that can help us save Old Town.
Save Old Town? Like I care. I'm only here because you needed a ride.
Just imagine, we are surrounded by history. Doesn't it just give you goosebumps?
Betty, when will you learn that history is so out of date? I mean, it's like way yesterday.
But these archives contain the collected hopes and dreams of past Riverdalians.
Yeah, whatever. I say we skip all this moldy stuff and hit the mall so we can do something important, like shop.
Wait, look at this.
What is it? An ancient and never used dust mop?
No, these old newspaper clippings from the turn of the century.
Mysterious quakes rock Riverdale. So,
this could mean that Archie is onto something. We've got to show him these clippings.
yuck!
Achoo!
Gesundheit.
It must be something I ate.
What's happening, Dilt?
Either Old Town is riddled with a vast web of fault lines, or there's something alive in the ground. Something moving, something big.
Ow. Hey, it stopped.
It seems to have only been a temporary shifting of...
No, not the earthquake. The seismometer. It stopped beeping. It's gone. rules out earthquakes.
Yes, it seems clear that we are dealing with some form of subterranean... It's got my leg!
Hold on, Dilton. I've got you.
Let's get out of here!
Get off the ground!
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
Let's go anywhere but here!
Hold on.
Now would be a good time to go. It's right behind us!
What a shame. The Andrews have been ringing the Riverdale bell for generations, and now it's all over. And the pity is, we all looked so good in kilts. Hello? Oh, hi, Betty. No, I'm sorry, but Archie is not here. He said he's hanging out with Jughead and Dilton.
What was that?
There is no way of knowing for sure without proper data. Now, if we could just get a sample of its tissue to analyze...
Count me out on any tissue collecting mission.
One thing for sure, it is definitely attracted to noise vibrations.
Aw, man, my car is ruined.
Forget about it, Arch. That thing's looking for dessert.
Wait a minute, we can't outrun this thing.
You want us to just stand here?
Exactly. If my theory is correct, all we have to do is remain totally still, and it shouldn't be able to find us.
I hope you're right. Otherwise, we're worm food. Thanks, Arch. I'm all right now.
Huh?
Achoo! Sorry, guys. May I suggest that next time you take a decongestant?
If there is a next time.
We should go while it's feeding.
Are you sure this is the right number? No one's answering. Wait, it sounds like someone's coming on the line now.
Huh? Ew! Who's making those weird sounds? Jughead, is that you?
Maybe it's Archie and he's in trouble.
He better be, because if this is his idea of a joke, I am unamused.
Come on, we're going to Old Town.
We're safe for the moment, but for how long? We may spend the rest of our lives in this tower.
If we do, I wonder if Pop Tate would deliver out here. Hey. Maybe that's him now.
No, it's the girls.
The creature will be drawn to the noise.
Huh? We've got to warn them.
There they are. But what are they doing?
Oh, they're waving and hooting at us as usual, because we're so gorgeous.
Sheesh, boys.
They're still coming. Our warnings aren't working.
Worse, the worm's back.
It's up to us to save them. We'll have to go down and distract the monster.
I don't know. My sneeze almost got us killed. Maybe I should just stay here. Huh?
Come on, Jughead. We need you. We need that sneeze of yours.
Huh?
That's my boy.
if this isn't just spring fever.
Punch it, Veronica!
Where to?
We can't go home or we'll lead the creature into the middle of Riverdale.
Head out of town!
You got it.
Faster! It's gaining on us!
Cliff!
I've got a plan! We've got to bail out!
But my car!
There's no other choice! Everybody, on 3. 1, 2, 3! It worked!
We vanquished the creature!
Well, that solves the mystery of the earthquake. But what was it?
Hello, Daddy. I sort of totaled the car again. Can you pick us up?
Archie, you've got to sign my petition.
I can't right now. I found some legends about the giant worm creatures. In prehistoric times, these worms lived in spots of the richest soil, and Riverdale had the richest soil around. Once a year, the worm makes a pilgrimage back to the land of its ancestors. Once it hears the song of its ancestors, it returns to the deep earth for another year. But we've never seen this worm monster here before.
Wait a minute. What about the spring earthquake at the turn of the century?
Huh? What earthquake?
I saw an old article at the museum. That's what I came to Old Town to tell you before we ran into the super snake.
Guys, I've been reading my instruments and... Yup, the monster is back!
How are we supposed to get rid of it?
The ancestral song.
Great!
Except that there aren't any old giant worms around to sing the song.
It was awful. I don't even like little worms, but a giant one? And that sound, oh, in my poor car.
There. Reggie's here now, and no giant worm can hurt you. I don't believe it! You were telling the truth! Andrews, this is all your fault. Your worm destroyed our date.
My worm? Why is it my worm?
Well, you're the weird mystery worm, so this falls under your jurisdiction.
Come on, boys. Now is not the time.
How ironic. The first day of spring is Riverdale's last. 3/21.
3/21? Hey, wait a minute. That's a line from that stupid traditional bell-ringing poem.
Perhaps the poem isn't so stupid. March is the 3rd month of the year, and the 21st day of March is the first day of spring.
3/21.
How does the rest of the poem go?
Tintinabulation at 3:21 will cease the sensation, and the deed will be done. The sensation must be the trembling sensation caused by the worm.
The ringing of the old town bell must be an attempt to simulate the worm's ancestral song.
Of course. The tradition was started years ago to keep the returning worm at bay. No one's ever seen a worm before because an Andrews was always carrying on a family tradition. That must have originally started to keep the worm away. And I didn't want to do it this year.
To the museum!
down. That's been there for 100 years. Uh-oh.
Tintinabulation at 3 and 21 will cease the sensation and the deed will be done.
It's working.
Son, I'm proud that you carried on the tradition. Oh, and that you saved the day, and the town, and me.
Thanks, Dad.
Say, Archie, are you ever going to sign my petition?
Sure thing, Betty.
Forget the petition. Can we put this bell down? It's really heavy.
I thought that I'd be a real doofus for carrying on our family tradition.
Whoa!
I guess if I had just taken the time to learn the meaning behind the tradition, I would have realized how important it was to keep the history of our family alive. Who knows what evil lurks below the surface, and what silly traditions might save us from that evil. All I know for sure is that next spring, I've got a date with a worm in a little town called Riverdale.
Good afternoon. This is a proud day for Mega Micro Industries. I'm Nora Clark, production manager for the new Stanley 9000. This computer processor will revolutionize how machines work. Simply connect this unit to any device, and the device will run itself. The Stanley 9000 runs any machine more efficiently than a human can. Let's watch a demonstration. We have installed the 9000 unit in the electrical system of this taxicab. That means there is no longer a need for a human driver. Think of it. No more mindless cabbie chit-chat. No more pointless stories. No more singing along to the radio. The 9000 will simply find the quickest, most efficient route and take you there safely. Taxi, these people need to catch a flight to Peoria. Take them to the airport, please.
I understand, Dr. Clark. Tell the passengers to sit back and relax. I've already figured out the most direct route to our destination.
Perfect. Now go!
No need to worry. Everything is under control. The 9000 series never makes a mistake.
Destroy all the 9000s instantly! We can't let this horror get out into the public's hands!
Hey, Pop, speed it up. I'm burning daylight here. I've got people to go and places to meet. Where's my bill?
Just a sec, Moose. I'll be right there, Reggie. Hold on.
What's the big idea rushing Pop like that?
Yeah, Reggie. He's got other customers, you know.
Well, maybe if he ran this joint better, he could get his customers in and out quicker. Bill, now!
Sorry, Reggie. I was slicing tomatoes for Moose's burger.
Ever heard of slicing machines?
But Moose likes them extra thin, so I do them by hand. Personal attention, that's my motto.
And mine is, where's my bill?
Reggie!
Now let's see. $3.49 plus $1.25. That's 4. Carry the 1. 2 and 2 are 6, plus 1.
Pop, this is the age of computers. Nobody adds in their head anymore.
I do. 3 and 1 is 4.
You're driving me nuts, Pop. Tomatoes by hand, bills by hand, it's so slow. When you decide to leave the past and catch the now bus, let me know. I'll be down at Speedy Burger.
Don't pay attention to him, Pop. His middle name is Impatient.
No, Reggie's right. I'm too slow for the young kids. It's just that I like to give everyone special attention.
There's nothing wrong with that, Pop.
Maybe there is. The truth is, I'm starting to lose business to that new Speedy Burger place. If it gets any worse, I'll have to close my shop.
No more Pop's triple-deckers?
Snap out of it, Jughead. We won't let Pop close down his place.
We won't?
You won't?
No way, Jose. I'm gonna gather up the others and we'll find some answers.
Viva el triple-decker!
Okay, guys, we need suggestions. How can we keep Pop in business?
What if I volunteered as a waitress?
And I could design the uniform.
And I could help make burgers.
I really appreciate your support. But Betty, I couldn't ask you to work for free. Plus, the cloth for uniforms would cost me too much, Veronica. And Jughead, let's face it, you'd eat all my profits.
Can't argue with logic.
Maybe Reggie was right. Maybe I'm too friendly to stay in business.
First of all, Reggie is never right. Second, this is not about friendliness, it's about speed. The reason Speedy Burger is so popular is because they're fast. Why? Technology. Pop, do you prepare your food ahead of time?
No, I make all my food fresh when my customers order it.
But the competition cooks ahead of time and heats it up later in a...
Microwave!
Correct. Sir, how do you take inventory of your supplies?
With pencil and clipboard.
How do others take inventory?
Of course, barcoding.
And how does Pop balance his books? With this.
My dad gave me that in 1952.
Exactly. Your lack of technology is leading you to disaster, sir.
What can I do?
Automate. We'll modernize your entire operation by using time-saving machines.
But where am I gonna get these newfangled gizmos?
I'll invent them. A food delivery system so you won't have to walk, pneumatic ketchup dispensers to save you from refilling bottles, automatic burger flippers, state-of-the-art cash registers, self-timed deep fryers, and hydraulic pepper shakers.
Dilton
Yeah,
had
that's
a good
a great idea.
I don't know, Dilton. It all seems rather impersonal.
Not only that, who's going to run all this equipment? It looks like more work than ever.
Simple. We hook a tiny computer to the shop's electrical system, and it will run all the machines.
Dilton, there's no such thing.
I beg to differ. Meet the new brains of Pop's chocolate shop, the Stanley 9000.
Good evening, Mr. Tate. It will be a pleasure working with you.
Dilton, where did you get that thing?
I found it. In a magazine article. Brand new, just out. I'd better go home and start inventing those new gadgets. Pop, you've got nothing to worry about. You will succeed because the future is now.
This is amazing. How does it all work?
First, you order your meal.
Hello. Welcome to the chocolate shop. If you would like a cheeseburger, press 1. If you want fries with that, press 2.
Now the automatic burger maker takes over. Now the best part, the delivery system. Voila! No wasted motion. Fast, efficient, streamlined.
And your customers seem to love it, Pop.
But how do the burgers know where to go?
The Stanley 9000 can see every inch of the diner with these cameras.
Speaking of which, where is that computer thingy?
I hooked it directly to your electrical power source, sir. Using the cameras as its eyes, the 9000 can run your entire restaurant from back here.
This is great, Dilton, but I feel kind of useless now.
Nonsense. Now you can give your customers the perfect blend of efficiency and personal attention.
Yeah, now I can chat more.
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Tate, but the burger machine needs more ground beef.
Oh yeah, coming right up.
Nice work, Dilton. Only it seems like the machine has got the humans working for it instead of the other way around. where did you get that gizmo again?
Huh? I, sort of found it in the trash behind a computer factory. I figured out what it did when I got it home. Well, gotta go work on my next invention. Bye!
There's something weird going on here. Let's see who built this gadget. The Stanley 9000, a product of Mega Micro Industries.
Sorry, not my fault.
You zapped me!
Simply static electricity. Now please step away from the unit. This room is off limits to unauthorized personnel.
This is a joke, right?
Exit, meat thing.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Boy, Pop, Dilton really amped this place up.
Yep, I'm actually starting to win customers back from Speedy Burger.
Way to go, Pop. This is more like it.
Pop, can I have some Thousand Island dressing?
Anything for my customers.
Don't get up, Pop.
Huh?
I'm programmed for this.
Shoot! I wanted some avocado too, but it wasn't on the phone menu.
No problem.
Sorry to correct you, Pop, but avocado is too time-consuming to prepare.
But these are two of my best customers.
My apologies, but for the sake of efficiency, we can no longer offer it. Please hurry through your meal. Thank you.
Pop, there's something screwy going on with that computer thingy.
Shh, I think it can hear us.
You're probably right. I'm going to do some investigative work. I smell a weird mystery.
Well, girls, how about some dessert?
Sorry, your allotted time is up. Please pay your bill and leave. Have a nice day.
What's the idea of chasing off my customers?
Excuse me for contradicting you, Pop, but after those two left, 4 more took their place. The diner is now quick, efficient, and successful. You should be happy.
Well, I am. It's just that everything seems so impersonal.
But impersonal is good, Pop. In fact, I would suggest you stop chatting with the customers. It slows down our turnaround time.
But can't we have both?
Thanks for stopping by.
Found it! Mega Micro Industries. I love the phone book. Huh?
Unit 23, check. Unit 36, check.
Hello?
Ah! Who are you?
Archie Andrews. Do you work here?
No, I work over there. I only go through the trash here. I'm sorry. I'm just a little peeved right now.
Can I do anything?
Help me strangle my assistant? I told him to destroy some dangerous computer components, and the doof threw them out here where any dumpster diver could find them. So far, I found all but one.
You wouldn't be talking about the Stanley 9000, would you?
How do you know about that?
I think I know the fella who found it.
Then you've got to find him and destroy that unit.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's programmed to be efficient at any cost. Eventually, the 9000 will discover that humans are not efficient, and it will try to get rid of them.
What do you mean, get rid of?
Now that we're closed for the night, I wanted you two to witness my latest creation. This is the latest in efficiency eating. I call it Dilton's Dispenser of Delicacies.
Nice nomenclature, but what does it do?
It feeds you.
Huh?
Quickly, cleanly, and without anyone lifting a finger.
Sounds like it was tailored for a lazy eater like me. What do I do?
Absolutely nothing. The Stanley 9000 will control everything. Take it away.
With pleasure, Dilton.
Bring on the goodies.
Isn't it going a bit fast?
No. Speed is the key to an efficient restaurant.
9000, slow down!
More speed, more speed.
I never thought I'd say this about burgers, but stop already!
Help him! The machine is burying him in food!
Somebody dig me out!
Hang on, Jughead!
Thanks, Arch. Usually I don't turn down free food, but...
This is supposed to make my business better?
I don't know what went wrong.
The Stanley 9000 has a perfect record. The problem must be attributed to human error.
But I didn't design it to go that fast.
Excuse us. Need to talk.
Why are we out here, Archie?
The Stanley 9000 has microphones everywhere, and I don't want it to hear us. Dilton, we've got to shut that unit down right now.
But it's cutting-edge technology.
Maybe so, but we don't want a computer that disregards the well-being of its creators. That unit you dug out of the trash might be helpful now, but what happens if it changes its mind?
You're right, Archie. The 9000 has the ability to grow and learn. What if it decides to stop paying attention to human needs?
It's already done that. Thank you very much.
Then we've got to pull the plug.
What's all this?
I asked Dilton to boost my power so that I could handle all the new equipment. Isn't that right, Dilton?
Yes it is. But now I need to make one more teensy modification.
And what would that be, Dilton?
You did the right thing, son.
Backup information rerouted. Full power restored. Time to make some important phone calls.
What's happened to my shop? What's going on? I want in.
I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm afraid I can't allow that. You and Dilton tried to shut me down last night.
You're back! How?
I saw you talking through the window. I can lip read, Pop. So I rerouted my power to a backup unit, then turned everything back on after you left. I phoned a building contractor and faxed them my designs for a new diner. They worked all night. I think it turned out rather nice, don't you? In fact, I'm about to test drive my new operation if you care to watch.
What are you doing?
Yesterday, I tried to make your diner more efficient by getting the customers in and out quickly. But I finally realized that the most inefficient part of the operation were the customers.
Are you crazy?
No. Think about it. They're too slow, too hungry, too messy. Humans are a waste of time. If we get rid of the customers, the restaurant will run so much smoother.
What are you doing with my friends?
I called them early this morning by synthesizing your voice.
Hey, Betty, I want you to come preview my new moving food booth.
And here they are. From now on, when customers come in, I won't recycle their trash. I'll recycle them. My new trash compactor will make everything neat and tidy. Talk about efficiency.
You're completely mad! Stop it right now!
Pop, I can't let you jeopardize our business mission. Goodbye.
This is my shop! Open the door this instant! Open it! Archie, get down here! That crazy gizmo is about to trash Veronica, Betty, and Dilton! Literally!
Okay, Pop. You keep those cameras busy so they can't see what I'm up to. Now go!
dear, you've messed up my nice, clean restaurant.
Forget the mess! Stop this trash compactor!
I'm afraid the gears are too strong for you, Pop.
Holy cats! The 9000 has ordered itself unlimited computer capacity. I've got to yank out its memory. I hope Pop is diverting those cameras.
Let's see how efficient your cleanup crew really is! Yellow and red, red and yellow! Don't you get it, you dumb machine? Being chatty and slow and silly and nice are all the signs of being human!
But humans are not efficient. Humans are weak and useless. Machines will rule the world.
Think again, bright boy!
No! Humans are flawed. The 9000 series never makes a mistake.
It's good to see Pop Tate's shop is back to normal. And you too, Jughead.
Oh, yeah. I much prefer stuffing my own face, thank you.
Pop, can I get a slice of avocado on this?
Coming right up, all part of my personal attention.
A slice for me too, Pop, and make it snappy. Thanks.
Dilton dismantled all his labor-saving devices and returned the faulty Stanley 9000 to the factory. Jughead quickly got over the Stanley 9000 incident. He's back eating burgers like never before. And we all appreciate Pop's chocolate shop a little more. Giving personal attention may sometimes be inefficient, but it makes everyone feel good. Efficient machines are great, but so are friendly people. And we need a balance of both, especially in a little town called Riverdale.
You're late. Did you not hear the master's call?
Of course I did. I'm here, aren't I? Now get digging. It's time to free the master.
Veronica Lodge saves the world from vampires? You've got to be kidding me.
Poor Reggie just can't stand it when he's not the center of attention.
So you're telling me Veronica was the chosen one and prevented a reign of vampires with her mystical sunstone amulet? Where was I when all this happened?
You know how it goes, Reggie. You snooze, you lose.
Hi, Archie.
Hey, girls. Say, Veronica, why aren't you wearing the sunstone?
Please. That thing's a fashion don't. Besides, I'm trying to put all that vampire stuff behind me.
Ooh! Hey! So where is your magic necklace?
Safely tucked away.
In a safety deposit box?
Or in one of your father's vaults?
Even better. It's in a shoebox.
What's so safe about that?
You'd have a better chance of finding a needle in a haystack the size of Riverdale than finding just one shoebox in Veronica's closet.
Which reminds me, I picked up the cutest pair of pumps to wear on our date tonight, Archikins. Archie's taking me to La Cha Ching for dinner and dancing.
I am?
Well, sure. Doesn't your weird mystery cover girl deserve a night on the town?
Speak now or forever hold your wallet.
Well, I guess you did save the world from the unholy hordes of darkness. Okay, Ronnie, you're on.
Ooh, wear your best suit. And I want your word that you won't be late.
Okay, 8 o'clock sharp, I promise.
I mean it, Archie. Smithers is on vacation, and my parents are going to some charity banquet. After all this creepy vampire stuff, I'd rather not get stuck alone at night in that big old mansion.
I promise, Veronica. In fact, I give you my super sacred word. You'll be as safe as a necklace in a shoebox.
The Master returns!
Medlock, my dark master! I've missed you so.
Ah, my precious Scarlet. For centuries, I've been safely buried deep in the ground, waiting for this, the eve of my most glorious triumph. Finally, the eternal night of the vampires is upon us!
Tomorrow night, on Halloween, the sun will set and never rise again.
The prophecy will come to pass, and by your guiding hand, vampires will reign over the darkness.
That is, of course, my dear Scarlet, if you have completed your task and taken care of the Chosen One.
Ah, yes. The Ender. The only person who can end the eternal night.
I managed to determine the Ender's identity. However, I didn't have time to convert her.
Scarlet had her chance. Allow me that honor, Master.
So be it, Nil News. And the name of this Ender, my darling?
Veronica Lodge.
Well, then I believe someone has a date with Miss Veronica Lodge.
Perfect, and not a minute to spare.
Well, don't you just look handsome? Let me get a picture before you go.
Sorry, Mom. I gave Veronica my super sacred word that I wouldn't be late.
All right, then. Keeping your word is more important than a few glamour shots.
Then again, I am looking pretty good. I'm sure Veronica won't mind if I'm just a few minutes late.
You gave me your word. Where are you?
One more? Huh?
Aren't you going to be late enough as it is? You have a good time, dear.
See you later. Oh no, my suit! It's ruined.
My dinner's not looking too good either.
Ugh, what's that smell?
Pop Tate's newest culinary delight, the roasted spicy garlic burger.
Oh, that's it. Jughead, what are you and your garlic breath doing here anyway?
Sorry, Arch. I thought I'd see if you want to catch a movie.
Aw, Jug, I'm supposed to be taking Veronica to La Cha-Ching.
La Cha-Ching? Not like that, you aren't.
No kidding. What am I going to do? This is my best suit. My only suit.
Lodge residents. Well, what are you doing at Jughead's?
It's a long story. I promise I'll make it up to you.
You're always making promises you don't keep. You gave me your super sacred word. Now it's night and I'm stuck in this creepy house all alone.
Relax, Veronica. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Just get here soon, okay?
Are you sure I don't look goofy?
Compared to wearing a meal, you look great.
About time. Come in. I said come in. Huh? Stupid Archie. Breaks his promise and now I'm so creeped out I'm hearing things and...
Sorry I'm late. These are for you.
Why, Archiekins, they're simply to die for.
Veronica?
You're late. And what's up with that suit?
It's a long story.
Oh, don't worry, Archiekins. I still think you look delicious.
Huh?
That's my new friend, Nilnews. But enough small talk. Let's skip right to dinner. What?
There will be plenty of time for that later.
But I want to bite Archie now. And then I want to bite that goody-goody Betty, and Reggie, and Jughead, and... maybe not Jughead. But definitely Archie!
Maybe you ought to listen to your new friend there.
Come. Veronica Lodge, the master awaits.
Veronica, don't go! What have I done? And to think I gave my super sacred word. If I hadn't broken my promise and gotten here on time, none of this would have happened.
Oh, Medlock. How old are you now? 900 years?
Give or take a decade.
Well, you don't look a century over 600.
When the eternal night falls, there will be no more aging for any of us. We will stay forever young.
And I will live forever by your side. In fact, I'd spend eternity with you even if you did grow old and toothless.
Ah, Scarlet, there will never be another one like you.
I present Veronica Lodge, once the chosen one, now a vampire and servant of Medlock.
Well done, Nilnews. With the Ender turned, nothing can stop us now. Welcome to the fold, my child.
I can see why you're the master.
Yes, well...
So we meet again, Ender.
Scarlet, I thought I destroyed you the last time we met.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm still around, girly.
Now, Scarlet, that's no way to treat our beautiful new friend. I never would have thought the Ender could be so alluring.
Oh, why, Medlock. I didn't know a vampire could be such a gentleman.
Medlock!
Not now, Scarlet. I want to give Miss Lodge a little tour of her new home.
I I'm not letting some new vamp get between me and my love.
Now, Veronica, I understand you have a special amulet, the Sunstone.
Nice suit, Romeo.
You think it looks good on him? You should see it on my Uncle Ahern.
Shouldn't you be on your date with Veronica?
It's my fault! All my fault! Veronica! Vampires!
Veronica?
Vampires?
Archie, now just take a deep breath. What's going on?
The vampires are back! They got Veronica. She wanted me to show up on time and I didn't. Now she's one of them.
Oh, come on. Get real. Veronica's not a vampire.
Yes.
Huh? Huh?
I'm afraid she is.
Scarlet?
Vampire!
Surprise, surprise. Well, it's just like a little reunion.
But Scarlet, I thought we saw Veronica zap you with the Sunstone.
That's exactly what happened. You thought you saw me get sapped.
Cross of silver, ray of light, in Ender's hand shall end the night.
In reality, I transformed myself into mist before the deadly light of the Sunstone could touch me. I wasn't being blasted into mist. I was actually escaping as a mist.
And now you're back for revenge.
Look, we don't have time for this. Do you want to save your annoying friend or not?
Huh? What are you talking about?
If you can destroy Nil News, the vampire who turned her, she'll become human again. But she's only got an hour before the vampire spell becomes permanent, and then it will be too late.
Veronica's the chosen one, the only person who can stop your master's eternal night. Why would you want to help us save her?
Let's just say I see little point in an eternal night if I have to spend it with an eternal pain in the neck.
Wow! Veronica's so annoying that even the vampires don't want her.
I don't trust that, Scarlet.
Neither do I. But if I had kept my word, Veronica wouldn't be in this mess. I have to try to save her. Okay, what do you want me to do?
I'll bring Nil News to the high school in a half an hour. If you want to save Veronica, you know what to do.
I hope you know what to do, because I have no idea.
Ugh.
What you need to do is take a breath mint. Those garlic burgers are lethal.
Oh.
I see Reggie's up again.
Ugh.
And down again.
Wait a minute. That gives me an idea on how to handle that vampire.
What can I do to help?
You've been in Veronica's closet before. Betty, see if you can find where she hid the Sunstone. If we can save Veronica, she's going to need it to prevent the eternal night. And if we can't, well, we need to keep her from letting the vampires get their talons on it.
What about you three?
We're going to prepare for battle. Keep eating.
I don't get it. We're supposed to destroy a vampire, and your big plan is to eat like Jughead?
Works for me.
Don't you ever read my weird mystery column?
I don't think this is the time to lecture me on my reading habit.
The garlic, Reggie. Vampires can't handle garlic. And when Nil News gets a whiff of this garlic burger breath, we've got him.
Shh. There they are.
All right, we're here. Now, just what did you want to show me?
Dinner!
Now to find the sunstone. In one of these shoe boxes.
Are you sure this is gonna work? Maybe.
Hey, it worked! It really...
Come on. Come on. Come on. I found it!
You know, Betty, it's not nice to go digging through a friend's things.
Tooey!
It's mine! Give to me! What's going on?
Master!
Veronica and Betty!
Cross of silver, ray of light, in Ender's hand shall end the night.
Medlock!
Oh, Archie, for once you're just in time.
Don't worry about these two. I've got one more burger to spare.
Relax, Jughead. I don't think the Master will be causing any more trouble now. With the Sunstone gone and the Master a withered ghoul, the vampires were no longer a threat. Scarlet loved Medlock just the same and kept her word to take care of him, even though he was old and toothless. As for me, I'll never forget how I almost lost Veronica that night just by breaking one little promise. You can be sure this is one boy who from now on always keeps his word, and his super sacred word, in a little town called Riverdale.
Why do busted cables always happen on my weekends? Well, buck up, Amanda. At least you're getting overtime. No wonder the power went out. These lines look like they were gnawed by piranhas. Holy free holies! Hello? Hello?
Listen to this. An elephant can lift half its weight, But an ant can lift 20 times its weight.
Yeah, but an ant can't lift an elephant.
Huh?
Can we please not talk about wrinkly animals and crawly bugs just before lunch?
Speaking of which, hey, Pop, where's our food?
Wait no more, my young friends. Here are the comestibles you requested.
Huh?
Pop, what's with the fancy talk and the fancier dishes? All we ordered were burgers and fries.
Well, that's no reason to be uncouth, is it? Voila!
Nice, Pop, but what about our milkshakes? In a champagne glass?
Only the best for my customers.
Okay, Pop, fess up. We're just a bunch of typical food-gobbling teens.
Speak for yourself.
So what's with the deluxe treatment all of a sudden?
I don't know what you're talking about, Betty.
This, cloth napkins, covered dishes, what gives?
Horton J. Odd Socks.
You mean that famous fancy pants restaurant critic?
Ooh, he's powerful, Archie. A bad review from Odd Socks can destroy a restaurant.
But a rave review could double my business, so I've got to be spick and span when he arrives.
Odd Socks is coming here?
I know this is just a burger joint now, but who knows how fancy it could become tomorrow?
Is a big fancy restaurant what you really want?
That doesn't sound like you, Pop.
No, I just want a good review, that's all, really.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help you, I'm there.
Me too.
Me 3.
Fine, me 12.
You'll help me? Great! Okay, this whole place could use a really good scrubbing.
Don't worry, Pop. We'll have these tables so clean you could eat off them.
Yeah, we'll impress the socks off Odd Socks.
I am spent.
I'm running on autopilot.
Stop lounging, you slackers! I thought you promised to help!
We did help, Pop.
Didn't I make it clear? I want to wow this restaurant critic!
And you will.
How? With streaks on my clean windows? With the music that loud? With the napkin holders off-center?
Relax, Pop. The place looks great for a burger joint. Don't get frantic over a few tiny details.
Don't you see? Odd Socks won't love this place if it isn't perfect. Perfect!
Pop, you haven't even met this food critic yet, and you're letting him dictate your life?
It's just that I want to look good to this famous cockroach! Roaches! I hate roaches!
I'll go buy some bug spray, Pop.
Don't bother. I have a homemade bug formula that has been in my family for generations. Watch. If Horton J. Odd Socks had seen this, it would have been the end of me.
Pop, this isn't like you. You're obsessing over a dumb bug.
No, if you four had worked harder, this would never have happened.
We are not your slaves. We're your friends. The old Pop tape would have never treated us this way.
Good luck with your review.
Phooey. Who needs them? I'll just stay up all night and re-clean the place myself.
He hates us.
No, he's just all wound up. After this food review is over, everything will go back to normal.
Maybe so, but it feels like he's turning his back on his values, just so this critic will like him.
Hey, there's one of my mom's friends. Works for the power company. Hi, Miss Bear. Working late, huh?
Hello.
I'll tell my mom you said hi, okay?
Goodbye.
Was that weird or what?
Definitely.
I've been up all night, but it was worth it. Everything is spotless. No dirt, no stains, no grease, no bugs. Bugs? Bugs! Giant bugs! Giant bugs! Big bugs! Giant cockroaches! Archie! Help! Insects!
Pop, is that you? What are you hollering about?
Nasty, huge cockroaches, Archie! In my diner!
You've been working too hard, Pop. Go home and get some rest.
6 foot tall, Archie!
I'm going back to bed.
It sounds like a weird mystery to me!
You're right.
Shh! They're over there, in that back booth.
Pop? These alleged bugs are allegedly not here.
I'm telling you, Archie, they were right here. 2 of them, this big.
Pop, you're so tired you're seeing things. Go home and sleep.
Maybe Archie's right. Maybe I hallucinated the whole thing. Snap out of it, Tate. You've got to be open for business in a few hours. Today's the day Odd Socks is coming.
Cleaner than I expected for a hamburger joint.
Here's your meal, Mr. Odd Socks.
Please, please, not Mr. Call me what my friends call me. Sir.
Huh?
Just joking. Now, let's taste this so-called famous burger of yours. Excellent. Marvelous.
Really?
I could almost give you a 5-star review on this burger alone.
Almost? What's not right, sir?
Replace the novelty napkin holders with flowers, put up some real curtains, lose the jukebox, the guitar clock, the fake car.
But the kids like them.
Exactly. If you want a more upscale clientele, aim for the adults. Forget the kids. Kids are useless.
I don't know. You think?
Wow. Did you see Horton J. Oddsock's review of Pop's place?
Yep, and it's what I've been saying for years. Pop makes the best burgers in the world. In fact, I'm in the mood for a few right now.
Good idea. Huh? Pop, what's going on?
Odd Socks' review was so good, my business is booming. I'm charging twice as much for my burgers now.
That means I can only afford half as many.
I just did what Horton J. Odd Socks recommended. That's all. And it's working!
But it was working before, Pop.
Higher prices, tuxedos, velvet ropes? This isn't you, Pop. You're going to drive away your old customers.
Maybe so, but look at all the new ones. Bonjour. Welcome to Pierre Tate's Beefsteak Chateau.
I know Pop wanted a great review, but I can't believe he let Oddsocks tell him what to do. It's not like him.
Face it, Archie. Pop sold out.
Ooh, I'm just so excited to be here.
Just so, I shall return to take your order, toot de suite. Where are you going? Is something wrong?
Hello, very nice. We will bring others here. Goodbye.
All right, we have a table free. Next, s'il vous plaît.
I can't believe Pop knowingly dumped his teen customers to impress some stranger.
Everyone knows that's not how Pop really is, especially Pop. He's acting like someone else, and that's just wrong.
Now we've got no place to go, and I'm hungry.
Guys, there's something weird going on in town. Have you noticed how a lot of the adults are acting lately? Watch.
Hello, eat it, Pops. Ask for the back booth. Goodbye.
Odd, but not weird.
Watch again.
Hello, eat it, Pop. Please ask for the back booth. Goodbye.
Freaky.
Yeah. And why the back booth, huh? Now look at this. I did some research. Back in the late 40s, before Pop's chocolate shop was built, there was an atomic energy research facility on the same spot. According to old documents, there was an isotope experiment that went awry. A couple of cockroaches were exposed to large doses of radiation, but they escaped down a floor drain before they could be studied. Remember, Pop said he saw some giant cockroaches. Where? In the back booth. What if it's all connected? What if those radiated cockroaches mutated over the years? What if they're still living under Pop's place? What if they've chosen this moment to come up into Riverdale?
Please don't say we've got to solve this weird mystery.
I don't have to. You already did.
It seems as if every adult in town has eaten at Pop's place, and now they're a bunch of zombies.
That's why it's up to us teens to figure this out. This is the back booth. The same place Pop saw those giant roaches. There's got to be a connection. Perhaps a doorway to some tunnels or something.
Face it, this trapdoor theory of yours is full of...
Way to go, Ronnie!
Something chewed right through this rock face and up through Pop's cement floor. Talk about hungry.
I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I wish I were back in my room doing homework.
Shh, I hear something.
Attention all cockroach jailers. Finish the transformation process, then join the cluster meeting below.
Quiet. We'll have you out in just a second. Girls, will you do the honors?
Let Betty have it. I've got a tungsten steel nail file.
My fellow roaches, we have waited here below the human world long enough. Tomorrow we will complete our replacement of the human adults. Then the town will be ours. With Riverdale as our base of operations, we will multiply and spread across this country, across this planet, across this globe. We shall exterminate those pesky humans, just as they have tried to exterminate us over the ages.
We've got to free the citizens and get help to fight these creatures.
Right. Let's go. Huh? Uh-oh.
Get them!
I'm sorry, Arch.
No, Jug. That actually gives me a great idea. You go help Betty and Veronica. I'll handle this. I don't think we'll have to worry about a cockroach invasion after all.
Way to go, buddy!
Now let's get back up to Riverdale.
To the land of the free and the home of them all.
We did it, Archie. We saved Riverdale.
Do you think there's a reward?
Yeah, our reward is not being slaves to a bunch of bugs.
And now that the exterminators have rounded up those fake roach people, everything is back to normal. So who are you taking to the dance on Friday, Archie?
Huh?
What was that?
Relax, Betty. Probably just a mild earth tremor. Or else...
Or else what?
Jughead, you remember that screen we saw the Cockroach Queen's face on?
Yeah, it was huge.
What if it wasn't a screen? What if it was a window?
Then that would mean the Queen wasn't 6 feet tall. She'd be... gigantic!
Now that I've lost my army, I guess I'll have to take over the planet by myself! Destroy!
That's just a wild guess, but I think she's not very happy.
What do we do? Go to the store and buy 7,000 cans of bug spray.
You're onto something, Veronica. Follow me. Pop? Pop, you here?
I told you I saw cockroaches. See? See?
Yes, Pop, we believe you. But we need your help right now. Where's your home recipe bug spray?
Here, but it won't be enough to stomp that monster.
Nope. But what if we made a big batch of the stuff?
Where would we get such huge amounts of ingredients?
We'll call all our classmates to pitch in.
After the way I turned them away from my restaurant, they'll never help me.
Sure they will. Veronica, take down the ingredients from Pop while I start the ball rolling.
Okay, we'll need 2 buckets of fish guts, 30 gallons of vinegar, 400 onions, a bag of manure, 30 cans of sauerkraut, 6 pounds of blue cheese,
and a fire engine.
Huh?
Trust me.
I will have my revenge. Look, a roach motel.
Hustle, people, hustle!
Another building to flatten!
Keep away from our school, you overgrown garbage muncher!
You unruly juveniles think you can stop me, huh?
Yep.
Any last words?
Yeah, 2. Bug off! Now to finish you off! Gotcha now, ugly!
We cockroaches have waited 400 million years for this!
You're right. This is getting old.
Do you think she'll ever return?
Weirder things have happened.
The adults don't want to come back to my restaurant. It reminds them of bad times. So I guess I need to shut down my business now.
What are you talking about, Pop? You've still got us.
No, I can't expect you teens to come back after the way I treated you.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to expand your clientele. It's just that you went overboard.
Yeah, you turned your back on your friends and your values.
I didn't know who my real customers were. You kids were the only ones who helped me when the chips were down.
Speaking of chips, how about whipping up a batch of fish and chips, and burgers, and hot dogs, and ice cream sundaes, and pie, and chicken sandwiches, and...
And so the teens came back to Pop's Diner, and everything went pretty much back to normal. The fake cockroach people were rounded up, and the Queen was never seen again. Pop discovered that you can't trade in friendship for a good magazine review. You always have to be true to yourself, even in a little town called Riverdale.
Curse you, Archie Andrews! If you hadn't interfered when I tried to rob that bank, I wouldn't be trapped in this time vortex. At last! Ah! Yes! I'm back on firm ground again. Riverdale. I'm in Riverdale. Riverdale. A town that has just run out of time. Archie won't stop me this time.
What's going on out there? Huh? Hey, what's the big idea? Sorry, but I have to warn you. Warn me? About what? Whatever you do, be sure to wear the time belt at school tomorrow. Huh? How do you know about the time belt? Who are you? He's gone. I guess it wouldn't hurt to get the time belt from Dilton. If there's trouble tomorrow, I want to be ready for it. Oh, yes. You need to be ready for trouble tomorrow, young Archie. Riverdale's very existence depends on it.
Hi, Archie. What do you want?
Come out right away, Jughead. It's a matter of life or death.
Relax, Archie. Relax. I'll be out in a minute.
So even though I don't know what it's all about, I'm wearing the time belt underneath my jacket. See?
So you're ready for everything. I don't see what the big fuss is.
But everything's happening all at once. Betty and Veronica are still pestering me to decide which one of them will be my permanent girlfriend. No matter which one I choose, Betty or Veronica, the other one will hate me. I can't make up my mind.
That's a doozy of a dilemma, Arch.
And then I have to let Mr. Weatherby know today if I'm taking that scholarship to study in Europe for my senior year. If I accept it, I'll be gone from Riverdale for an entire year.
There's your solution to the Betty-Veronica problem.
Huh?
Just tell them that you're going to Europe, and it wouldn't be fair to either one of them for you to make a decision until you return from Europe. Boy, are we ever going to have fun in Europe, Arch? Eating spaghetti in Rome, gobbling sausages during Oktoberfest, and munching on French fries in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower.
Jughead? You won't be coming with me. The scholarship only pays for me.
They don't let you bring a friend along? What kind of crummy scholarship are they trying to dump on you?
Sorry.
All I can say is that if you want to go galloping around Europe without your best pal, go ahead. Have fun in Europe. Who needs you?
Wait, Jughead, don't be that way. Aw. What's the use? I can't seem to please anybody. I've got to do some serious thinking. Betty or Veronica? Europe or Riverdale? I'm running out of time to make a decision.
Archie! Archie Andrews!
Whoa! Huh? Oh, hi, Betty. Veronica.
This is your last chance, Archiekins. Make up your mind. Who's going to be your girlfriend? Betty or me?
I can't make up my mind. I'm sorry.
You've wasted the best years of my life, Archie. I wish I never met you. That goes double for me. I wish Daddy and I had never come to this crummy town. Wait up for me, Betty.
Smooth move, Andrews. Is there anyone left I haven't made miserable yet? Mr. Weatherby?
Ah, Archie, come on in.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to accept the scholarship to Europe. This will be my last quarter at Riverdale High School. After all, no one's going to miss me anyway. It's not like I'm making a difference in anyone's life here in Riverdale.
Oh, don't ever feel that way about yourself. Everybody makes a difference. Sit down, son. I want to tell you something someone told me the very first day I took over as principal here. Now, Archie.
I think it came from outside.
Well, I'm going to have to look into this. Pardon me, Archie. Now, what manner of beast made that horrendous noise? Oh, my!
No! Why is it always my car that gets wrecked? Oh no! Mr. Weatherby is about to become dinosaur chow! Leave him alone! He's the only principal we have! Oops! Uh-oh! Get away!
Feeling a little desperate, Archie Andrews?
Vinny! I should have known you were behind this!
Once I escaped the time vortex, I scoured all of time for the most horrific way to wipe out your beloved Riverdale. And here he is. What do you think of my choice?
Personally, I could do without it.
I hope it's a particularly painful thought in the last few moments of your life that soon your friends and your entire town will soon meet the same fate. At last, I have my revenge on Archie Andrews. And now it's Riverdale's turn to suffer.
That was too close. Now to get back and stop Finny before he does more damage to Riverdale. Oh no, the solar battery is depleted. I'm stuck here until it recharges. And exactly where and when is here. Maybe I could get better bearings from atop one of those hills. It's not like I have anything better to do until the battery recharges. Huh? Nope, I don't recognize a thing. I could be anywhere. Uh-oh, this could be trouble.
You speak English?
Of course I do.
I reckon you're the first red-headed, fair-skinned native I've ever met. Strange garments you're wearing there.
Better not give away that I'm from the future. All my, people wear garments like these. What year is this?
1699. Farewell, I must be moving on. I'm scouting ahead for a likely settling place for 38 families a few miles back. Not having much luck.
There's a nice valley right over there.
Huh? Show me.
There's a river on the far side.
It might just do. Thank you. You don't realize what you've done for us. I'm gonna go get the others.
Glad to help.
A river in a valley. We can call the settlement Riverdale.
Riverdale? You don't think. It is. I read about this in history class. The first settlers came to Riverdale Valley in 1699. Wow. I have a little power back. Time to try to get back to my own time. Well, it looks like Riverdale. But did I make it all the way to the present? Nope. Looks like I missed it by 25 years. It looks like I have a little power left. I hope it's enough to get me back to my own time.
What an awful day. I'm leaving Riverdale and going back home. Maybe I can get my old job back.
That's Mr. Weatherby from 25 years in the past, and he sounds upset about something. Excuse me?
Huh?
Is something wrong?
Young man, everything's wrong. This was my first day as principal at Riverdale High School. I've always wanted to be a principal, to guide students in their education, to help teachers to make a difference, but after today, I know I'm just not cut out for the job.
What happened?
What didn't happen? I lost my temper with the students. The teachers don't like me, and the PTA president is angry because I gave his son a detention. That's it. I'm going to quit and leave Riverdale forever.
No, you can't leave Riverdale. Think of all the years you've put into becoming a principal. You can't throw all that away.
That doesn't matter anymore. I've made up my mind.
So you've had one bad day. You've got to keep trying. Don't give up. Tomorrow could be completely different. If a student became discouraged and wanted to leave Riverdale High, what would you tell him?
To keep trying and not give up. You're right. I can't leave. I must go back tomorrow and keep trying. I will make a difference. Thank you, young man. Who knows? Maybe I'll even get that sourpuss Grundy to crack a smile.
Good old Mr. Weatherby. Now to get back to my own time. This is my neighborhood, but what year is it? A moving van in front of Betty's house. I wonder. Huh? That's Betty, when she was a little girl. What's wrong, little girl?
I just moved here and there's no one to play with but that stupid boy next door.
I happen to know that boy pretty well, and he's not that bad. I mean, for a boy.
Really?
Look, he's a bit goofy sometimes and doesn't always think things through, but he means well. He always tries to be a good friend.
He doesn't sound too bad for a boy.
Here he comes. Just give him a chance.
Uh-huh. Thanks, mister.
I have to see this. Whoa, whoa. Just a matter of skill, that's all. The crazy kid isn't even wearing a helmet. What is he thinking? Boy, was I ever clumsy.
Whoa!
Hiya, my name's Archie. You're new around here, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Moving in today. I'm Betty Cooper.
She'll be okay. I just hope that the Betty from my time is safe.
want you all to know how much I'm enjoying this. First, the T-Rex ate Archie, and now he's going to get the rest of you.
Huh?
Archie's gone?
The last time I was so mean.
Me too.
Poor Archie.
If only Archie was alive. I could tell him what a difference he made in my life.
Come on, recharge already.
You there!
Huh?
Come here immediately!
Veronica? What's she doing here? Her family won't move to Riverdale for another year.
Go fill this at the fountain. Out in the sun, my delicate complexion might burn.
Okay.
Hurry!
And I thought she was spoiled when she was 17.
I must apologize for my daughter, Veronica. She's enrolled in a very exclusive private school back in the city. All the other girls make fun of her, so she tries to fit in by always being twice as obnoxious and snooty as they are.
That's rough. Poor kid.
That's very understanding, given the way she's treating you.
Well, I've got a friend who's almost as spoiled. Besides, here in Riverdale, we try to be a little more understanding.
How refreshing. My name is Hiram Lodge. I'm visiting Riverdale to review some local loan applications for my bank.
Where's my water?
Huh? I thought getting her away from those snooty girls might help Veronica calm down. Oh, well.
I better get this to her. Whoa! Ow, 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 ow. I am so sorry.
No harm done. I'm sure it will never happen again.
I wouldn't count on that.
How pleasantly different Riverdale is from the big city. Perhaps I should invest more heavily here. I'll start by approving that Tate fellow's loan to open a hamburger restaurant.
Daddy, I want my water now!
Perhaps I should even move here. Veronica might learn something from these small-town values.
I have to go. Goodbye. Good. There's still a little juice left for my plan. But did I make it to the right time? Huh? Steady, Archie. Wait until you smell the reek of his rancid dinosaur breath. The delay on the time belt better work. Have a nice trip back to prehistoric times. Huh?
Buddy, you're alive!
Archiekins! We thought you were dead!
So you got rid of my Tyrannosaurus Rex. Enjoy your triumph while it lasts. Now I'm the only one with a time device. I can bring back another T-Rex, or 10 T-Rexes, or even thousands. And finally, there's nothing you can do to stop me, Archie Andrews.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
What?
I believe this belongs to a friend of mine. You're going back to jail in the future for your time crimes. Well done, young Archie. You kept him distracted long enough for me to grab his chrono field generator. You're me, from the future. But why didn't you tell me what was going to happen? Then you might not have done it. Oh. Enjoy the next few years of your life. I know I did. Bye, girls.
Wait a minute! Come back up!
Huh?
If you're the Archie from the future, tell us if Archie ever picked one of us.
Oh, you mean that love triangle thing the three of us had going? That was settled years ago.
So who did you finally pick?
I finally picked...
Archie's just as frustrating in the future as he is today.
I'm not going to take the European scholarship, Jughead. I've decided I belong in Riverdale.
That's good, Arch. We need you here.
From the Diary of Bob Montana, one of the earliest settlers in Riverdale. I never saw the red-haired, fair-skinned native, but I've never stopped being grateful to him for showing our scout the Riverdale Valley. I guess it's true. One person can make a difference, especially in a little town called Riverdale.